Because there are no proper places to politely approach women without being creepy. Where would you even meet people? At the library, at the bar, at that other random place that is hip with the kids. All of these places are either completely empty or extremely loud. How would you even approach someone? At the library, you'd have to bother someone while they were browsing stuff. Yeah, they'll politely talk to you, but they will usually be in somewhat of a hurry. A library is no longer a place where people come to relax and read a book. If someone approached me as I was browsing some books, I'd probably politely nod and try to get the hell out of there. At the bar and events, it's very likely that it's going to be very loud. People just go there to have fun with their friends and dance or drink lots of alcohol. Not to mention that in order to chat with other girls, things tend to get oddly physical as you can't talk properly through all the noise. On the bus or train, people will just want to get to their destination already. They are usually tired from work or just woke up. Yeah, they won't have time to talk to random strangers and grab a cup of coffee. At the shopping mall, you'll have a higher chance of getting people to go for a small cup of coffee. They're already near multiple places you can eat, and they've already allocated a certain amount of time to do some shopping and other stuff. However, how easy do you think it is to approach a random stranger and ask them for lunch? Honestly, unless you're extremely confident, there are much better ways to find people to date. At school, students are busy enough as it is. Many studies tend to have mainly men or mainly women as their participants. I studied it, and I've only seen 1 or 2 girls among the 130 students who took these classes. Similarly, a different department that was a few floors down about healthcare had nothing but women. People are busy with their life, studies and work, and don't have time for dating. People between the ages of 18 and around 26 tend to study and often have a side job on the weekends. Often enough they won't have much time to start actively dating women, so therefore they won't ask them out. Even when they do ask them out, it's normal to go fairly slow. Only until I finished with my studies did I finally have more free time. But for so many men out there, this is the busiest period in their lives as they often also try to find their own place and provide for themselves. 2 dating websites have become available. I've never used any of these, but if I didn't have a girlfriend already, I'd probably try them out. If I'm actively looking for a girlfriend, future wife, it makes a lot of sense if I were to find people with the same goal in mind. Not only that, it even shares their interests and shares what kind of person they're looking for. Why would I go through all the trouble of approaching a girl somewhere else just to find out she already has a boyfriend or simply isn't interested in me? 3 women get offended when approached. While it's exaggerated, some women have said that they felt harassed when men simply said good morning as they passed by them. How dare these men to talk to me? I believe there was a viral video somewhere where a woman walked through New York for about an hour and said she was harassed at least 50 plus times. However, when you watch the video, all you see are people simply saying good day, etc. We men have become more alert and became more polite by not sticking our noses in other people's businesses. Some women want us to approach them, and others would be offended just because we said hello. I've gotten weary of that cat and mouse game, so I ignored that kind of woman altogether. 4 women often play hard to get and play games. I can't handle this. The moment a woman shows she's interested but wants to play hard to get is when I've basically pushed away. She will try to appear more desirable by trying to make me work for her, which simply won't work. If a woman doesn't respond to my actions or words by playing hard to get, I'll assume she isn't interested and move on. This has happened multiple times, and each time I'm glad I did not keep trying. The only times I didn't get a hard to get girl would be when they were the ones to approach me. It felt like we were on equal standing and were equally interested in each other. We didn't play the chasing game and genially tried to know each other. 5. Creep shaming. Unless you're an extremely confident and swaggering extrovert, you have a fear of being creep shamed, even if you look normal and not creepy. It has everything to do with attraction. If she's not attracted to you and a horrible person overall, then the chances of you being humiliated and creep shamed rise a lot. Some women are extremely harsh when turning down men. It's some sadistic pleasure for them. 6. Fear of rejection. Like the first point, if a guy is socially awkward and insecure, then the fear of rejection is more. As I said above, some guys have been rejected in extremely harsh ways, which prevents them from approaching women. Conclusion: men still approach women, just not as much as before. And honestly, men still approach women more than they really should. Women should approach men when they see someone interesting. Similarly, men should approach women who seem interesting. Women should not try to lure men into approaching them. They could, but this should not be their way of getting men to approach you. We're equals, therefore you should approach us just like we approach you.